It's Beyond the Chomp, episode #1. We're kicking it with my man Teradja Mitchell.
Yeah, we have.
How's it going, man? I see you got the ball fade going a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how you normally keep it?
Yeah, growing up, I always had braids, so. And I would
Okay.
always make a big chop, and then I would always go bald fade. I don't know, I like the bald fade, man.
Yeah,
Fit my head good.
The ball fade is traditional and clean, man. I see you got the part on the side over here on the left side. Have you ever done the Drake part with the heart, anything like that?
Nah, I ain't doing all of that.
That's what's up.
Actually, BJ the first one to put a part on my head, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he wanted to try something new. We gave him a little ball fade first time, and he said, you know what, let me try something new. So we decided to give him the part. Ever since then, we kind of making it a signature. It's going to be the Teradja part.
Gotcha. I like the part on the side, man.
I appreciate it.
Like from a barber standpoint, BJ, do you normally give suggestions like that, or you just roll with the customer's opinion?
You know, a lot of times I try to give some suggestions. I try to kind of roll with what they're comfortable with. But every now and again, you know, I try to encourage them to step out of the box a little bit.
That's what's up. What was your growing up? You know, barbershop's a staple in our community. So what was your experience like growing up in the barbershop and going to get your hair cut?
Barbershop always been a spot. You know, I usually got my hair cut Saturday mornings. Going there, you're gonna hear a lot about so many different subjects, sports, politics, what's going on in the streets. And the barbershop is really it's just a big melting pot. You're gonna get so many different opinions on different subjects, and it's always good conversation every time I go to the barbershop. So my barbershop experience always been dope.
Any long waits, appointment issues?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, that's always gonna happen. There's so many people trying to get a cut, especially Saturday morning. So somebody always late to their appointment and back the whole line up. So
this is when we hold BJ to the fire. What's all the appointments, bro?
Man, listen. So that's one of the biggest things I had to address when I became a barber and wanted to have my own spot. I hate my clients sitting there waiting for too long, man. Their time is just as important as my time. So I had to put in them appointments so that I can kind of maximize and get them in and out. And with these guys being the players, they only have but a short amount of time to kind of work around. So punctuality is key. So that's one of the reasons that we kind of link up really well so they can get in, get out, get back to workouts, class, whatever have you. So yeah, we had to make them appointments a thing, bro. Definitely had to make appointments.
Yeah, man, that's why I stopped going to the bar. I was like, bro, I got my time too valuable. I gotta get up out this seat, you know?
For real.
What's you guys' dynamic like as far as barber to client? I know a barber could be kind of a therapist sometimes, or ear to listen. What are you guys relationship-wise, client to barber like?
So what I can say is when me and T met, one of the biggest things we were able to kind of pick up on that created an instant chemistry was his maturity, and I peeped that coming in. So we were able to kind of like just really chime in on, you know, what his initial goals were coming in. You know, he was a transfer coming in, so it created somewhat some comfort or whatever. Right. And we had a similarity because he was coming from Ohio. And I got ties in Ohio with my kids up there. So, you know, it created a level of comfort. And so, you know, T, give me your perspective.
For me, just being able, when I first met BJ, I noticed off the bat, we ain't have to just talk about football. You know, being a student athlete, everyone always wants to constantly talk about football. So, like, coming to the barbershop is kind of like a safe space. You know, you're able to talk about things that regular people go through, you know.
Right.
We're athletes, and everybody always look at us as just the athlete in the helmet. So coming to the barbershop, you're able to like kind of just let loose a little bit. So.
Yeah, no, that's important. That's why we named this show Beyond the Chomp. So like to be able to tap into what you guys got going on outside of these sports is very important.
Yeah.
Right. We do got to talk a little ball. I know everybody's, you know, very interested in you being a leader on that defense.
Yeah.
This is a linebacker-heavy show. We got Shemar James up next, but what's it been like this offseason in here? And I know you got a lot of rest and got healed up, but what's the offseason been like for you at the University of Florida?
Oh, man, it's been a grind. You know, coming in, Coach Napier, I know he's trying to turn this thing around, and he's doing a great job. And as players, we just make sure we do our part, coming in and working every day, and make sure we be consistent in our work and make sure it shows up in the fall. So we just been grinding, man, just putting in the work, putting in the hours. And like I said, just being consistent, trying to be consistent, not get complacent. Because, you know, human nature is for you to get complacent when you're doing it every day, all day. So just staying consistent and making sure we stay on top of things. That's just been the biggest focus this summer, this spring.
Now, BJ, does your workload slow down during camp time traditionally?
Sometimes it slows down when it comes to the players, but the coaches have to stay clean too. So, you know, I'll get the occasional players because with this NIL thing, you know, they got to stay clean because they have, you know, occasions, events, and things that they got to be, you know, ready for. But I'll get more of an influx of coaches, staff, support staff and such or whatever, but the players, it slows down a little bit because these dudes, they don't have a lot of time between workouts and class and they be exhausted. So it'll slow down a little bit in camp, but you know, it'll pick back up, trust, when the season hit. It'll pick back up in a crazy way.
Right. So what's your approach to the fall camp? Veterans usually handles, you know, when you're a freshman, you learning the process, but you're a veteran guy. You was out there at Ohio State, now you're here. What's your approach to camp?
Like I said, this is my 6th camp, man. I'm old, so just going there, I'm just gonna approach it like how I approached every camp. Just come in like with a focused mindset and thinking every day to get better, get 1% better every day. So I'm just going, and like I said, I'm in a new program now, so really I'm just gonna be a sponge, man, just absorb as much information as I can from how camp is ran here and, you know, just follow the direction of my coaches and just be a leader, lead the players from what I know from my past experiences, but also, like I said, absorb information from my teammates. So it's gonna be a great camp, can't wait.
Right, what's your dynamic like and what's Jay Bateman like as a coach on the field?
Man, Jay Bateman's my guy, so I met Jay Bateman actually when I was in high school. He was a recruiter for Army, and I had a couple committed teammates there at Army, so I kind of always had a relationship with Jay Bateman, man. That's my guy, so we go way back. And Coach Bateman got energy, man. He's a very fun guy, so I love being around him, and his energy is contagious, and he brings it to the unit for sure.
Yeah, we know you gotta get to that workout, man, but what you got going on in your personal life? What's the vibes been like in you know, dating life? What's the difference between the Ohio State University, that dating world, and University of Florida? What has it been like?
So man, I'm locked down, man. I gotta
okay, that's important.
We've been together 2 years now, so I'm locked down, man. So for me, all my focus really been on school and ball, and I got a clothing brand, so I'm constantly designing, putting together designs. My clothing brand is called Above the Rim, so y'all come shop with me. So
what's it called?
Above the Rim.
Above the rim?
Yeah, above the rim, like the earth
rim. Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I just want to create a clothing brand that basically promotes positivity, but like in an abstract way, something different.
Right.
I've been going full blown on with that. So I'm gonna get my master's in entrepreneurship. So I'm starting early while I'm still in college now, and just trying to get right. So
I like that, man.
That's cool. That's real cool. I mean, look, so you're gonna connect in this world easily, man, because you already got a leg up.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. I'm starting off early, and it's a blessing.
With you being out here already, you know, 6 year in, but you got your clothing brand and everything going already. You gonna really pour into these younger guys on the team.
Exactly.
Already like the big brother anyway, and I mean, you got Uncle Silk over here.
Already
how to do it. So
For sure.
You on your way, man. That's good stuff.
For sure. Appreciate y'all.
Man, I love to see the branding. That's always fire. Not easy to do. Outside of clothing, what other NIL endeavors that you have going on right now?
So I just signed with a new agency called Limitless NIL. We're just kind of getting started. You know, usually NIL deals pick up as the season goes on. So I'm really open to anything right now, but like I said, we're just kind of getting started. You know, like I said, most of my focus has really been on ball, coming into a new program. It's important to me to be able to just establish my presence at this program. So, and I always kind of really been on the back burner. Like I said, I just really been focusing on my clothing brand. That's fully control of me. I'd rather promote my business than someone else's right now.
Say it again, bro.
Yeah. That's where I'm at with it.
It's been a vibe, man. I know you gotta get over to the stadium, get that workout in.
Gotta get that work in, man.
Gotta get that work in. All right, man. Teradja Mitchell, Beyond the Chomp, Silk, BJ.
We here, y'all. We here, Beyond the Chomp. Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah.
We going linebacker heavy with it. We back to back. Shemar James, the Shemar James. How you doing, my guy?
I'm doing wonderful, man. How you doing?
Man, can't not complain.
Sure.
What are you taking? We just had a ball fade with Teradja. I see my man getting busy on your fade. What you doing? You growing it out?
Yeah, I'm growing it out for the season because, you know, it's kind of hard to get in the barbershop during the season and fall camp.
Right.
Might as well let it just grow, see what happens.
See what happened? You got no real direction for it?
Nah. Let it grow wild.
Man, let me tell you about this dude.
What's up?
We done went from afro to waves to now back to afro again.
Right.
I don't got no direction. I'm rolling with the punches, bro.
You in Florida, man. Dreads, bro. It's a thing.
Nah, I'm good.
It's not a linebacker. This is a DB thing, huh?
Yeah, that's a DB thing. That's
DB
a Florida thing.
For sure. So as a kid, did you normally switch up your haircuts just as well, or was mom strict on the hair?
I switched it up as a kid as well. Yeah, afro, low cut, afro. You know, I'm just real indecisive when it comes to my hair.
Right.
At times I get bored and cut it off and start back over. So You know what I mean?
It's a way, like name, image, and likeness. It's a way to express yourself a little bit, man. So it's pretty much what kind of mood you in at that time?
Depends on the season.
Depends on the season?
Depends on the season and how I'm feeling, for sure.
Okay. I seen your car outside, man. I've been seeing it on social media as well. Super interested in it. I said, man, I got to show my son this car. He's a car guy.
Yeah.
5.0 Mustang. How that thing drive, man?
Man, it drives like a dream. That's my dream car. And I was able to get it at 18 years old, so that was a blessing for me. I'm getting some more stuff done to it.
Right.
We can talk about that on the next episode.
For sure. We definitely got to do a car episode.
For sure.
Do we have a task force on the staff that keeps a track of everything so we don't go full Georgia?
Of course we do. You know, we got a little bit more self-control.
Okay, I like that. So what's you and BJ's relationship like, client to barber?
I look at BJ as a good figure in my life, like an older brother figure, I would say. When I come in the shop, we always chop it up about, sports, real life, and one time he gave me like some relationship advice.
Right.
And I would say ever since then, like I've been looking at BJ like a mentor in my eyes.
That's what's up. From your perspective, BJ, what's it like?
Man, honestly, I just kind of piggyback on what Shemar said. He's probably one of the more mature, younger guys that I had the opportunity to really come in contact with. I first thought he was a senior because he's so mature. I thought he was a senior. He keep having to correct me. Like, no, man, I'm just a rising sophomore. So kind of, vibing what he's saying. Like, we talk about life, talk about relationship stuff, mental health, the importance of having that rest and relaxation away from your craft sometimes because it's demanding. And, we bring a little bit of that spiritual strength and peace in too. So,
very important.
So yeah, we got a pretty tight bond, man, and I definitely feel like I, got a big brother, little brother vibe with him too. So.
And do you slow the haircuts down heading into fall camp into the season on purpose?
I would say it's not really on purpose, but the time, it's just so little time that we have.
Right.
I like the rest. So a haircut comes on the back burner for me. So that's why during the season I grow it out and just let it run wild, really.
I gotta ask you this. I know we're gonna keep it beyond the Chomp and things like as this show progresses. We're gonna talk about a lot of things outside of football, but the elephant in the room and all the fans gonna want to know about this coming season. You're one of the fan favorites, and people are looking forward to seeing how you mature. Year one was very good, I thought, for you. A lot of introduction to the game, but it was a lot of promise. What we saw, a lot of potential. What's your approach to the season in camp, fall camp coming up?
I'll say just take it one day at a time. Just become that leader on the defense. As Coach Bateman always tell me, take it one day at a time and become a 40 player. Know what I got to do and know what the people around me got to do as well. And just, just be a team guy and just be myself. And then the rest going to carry on.
You won't give me no details on how different it is, huh?
Do that one.
We'll talk off the camera about that. I gotta get the information, man. Yeah. Utah week one. We going out there. I'm going out there to the mountains, man. We hanging out a little bit. Me and Lion, video guy.
Yeah.
Little Stadium Miguel crew. My guy Nick Delatore gonna pull up. But we in Utah. I think we're gonna pull out a win. I think defense. This is my opinion. I think defense is gonna be carrying us this year. That's of my opinion. I like the upgrades we made in the trenches. Bringing Teradja in. The center of the football field, center of the defense is very important. I think we're getting everything in line and in its proper way as far as solidifying the middle of the defense. So I think it's going to be vastly improved. What's your prognosis for the Utah game?
You kind of hit it head on. I feel like our defense is going to be one of the best defenses we had here at Florida since I've been here in, the past couple of years. And I believe in my big guys up front, that they're going to keep us clean and allow us to make plays. And I believe in my DBs on the edge and behind me. So, we'll see week one. What they say, like one day at a time, 1% better. So, we'll see August 31st in Utah.
Already, man. We're going to the mountains. We're going to do what it do, man. Utes got to catch this work back-to-back years.
For sure.
All right, man. It's been a vibe. Shemar James, Silk, BJ the Master Barber.
We here.
Yeah.
Love it. It's been a vibe, y'all.